What's up, everybody? Tomcat back here again. Another morning, another store walk. Yeah. Today's topic, getting back to basics. Think about it. Air conditioning hasn't been around a long time. Conventional electrical heat or gas heat hasn't been around a super long time. Grocery stores that had canned goods and stuff haven't been around a long time. Places that you can go where people in other countries would walk into our stores and just be amazed that you can get so much. We live in the land of plenty. Everything is excess, everything is available at any time, just about. Barring supply chains and all, I mean. Or if you're trying to buy eggs at a good price. Anyway, getting back to basics. Nature. Learning skills, learning to do without. That's going to be very important. That's very important now with the rising prices of electricity, gas, propane, all the stuff we use. We're paying a higher price now. Food, we got to start doing, like I said yesterday, the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I'm doing. I love being out in the woods. I love being out in nature. I highly recommend that to everybody. Find somewhere you can go. You might be in the city like me, but maybe you just want to be a little more primitive. Or test out things you heard. Or test out things you know. Or maybe you want to light that spark and retry things you've done before. I say do it. Get back to basics. It's your life, I can't tell you what to do. But me, I know with the prices of everything going crazy, we're looking at the reality. We're not looking at World War III. We're not looking at grid down. We're just looking at everyday life. Get some exercise, save some money. Learn and implement what you learned. Try things for yourself. See if it's as easy as it looks on YouTube or in movies. It's not. It's not. Blow drill fires are a mother. I still have a little bit of problem with those. But it's a skill. If you don't have matches or a lighter or something, or if it breaks or gets wet. Getting back to basics. It's not such a bad thing. You don't have to go crazy and do everything like they did in the 1800s. No. That's not what I'm talking about. I think it's best set aside some time so that you can just focus on that kind of stuff. You might find it's healthy getting outdoors, cut the power off at your home one day for a day. Figure out how you're going to cook. That's the crappiest one, is learning how to cook. If you don't have a barbecue grill or electricity, and you're just trying to make a fire to cook on. But it could be important. You never know. Doing all these things now, while you can afford to do them, while you have the time to do it. Oh, look, there's that kitty again. Little cutie pie. Anyways, I'm more of a dog person, but I don't mind cats. But anyways, doing the things now. Once you're in an emergency, you're learning on the fly. Or you're doing things that you used to do on the fly, and you could be rusty. And that really sucks. When people are depending on you, and you're on limited options. Now here's the problem. You're on limited options, and you don't have the skills. You're not sure. You said, oh, I seen this on YouTube. Can't be that hard. They did it in like 2 minutes. A lot of people edit for time reasons. A lot of people, they're just like us. They make mistakes. They don't do it right the first time. For time and for maximum effectiveness, they won't show you everything. I could show you how to make a blow drill fire, but it'd probably take me a couple hours. because I'll make mistakes. And I try not to make videos over 20 minutes if I can help it. Just because. I've broken that rule a few times. But getting back to basics. There's a reason why you're alive today. That's because your ancestors, who had to be in basics, didn't have the modern technology, the modern era. They made it. With what they knew, what they learned. We gotta be that way too. To an extent. Everything could be taken from us in a minute. Life's promised. In a way. But it's never guaranteed. If you're born, you're promised a finite amount of time. And if you go out before then, what about the people you leave behind? It's a good skill. Getting back to basics. Teaching your children that. Teaching your family and friends that. Teaching your community that. These are all things that are going away because of streaming TV and internet. We're all too busy in the modern age. I'm guilty of it too. But I try. I try to just get out there and just do the things the way we used to do it. Minus the vapes. I like that modern technology, but it's so much more rewarding to be outside in nature than it is to be sitting in a stuffy house or apartment or wherever you live watching shit on Netflix. Or insert streaming service here. We got to get back to basics. If and when something bad happens, I say when because something bad is always going to happen in your life. Life's a roller coaster, ups and downs, baby. Yeah. You got to figure it out. Sorry, some asshole called and ruined this video. Anyways, you got to figure it out. You got to learn how to adapt. That's kind of the only way. Getting back to basics. It's not a bad thing. It's wholesome, it's healthy. It can be just what you need. Now, because of that asshole, I have to split this up and join it. It's going to take longer to upload. I wanted it all in one take, but things happen. Alright, I love you guys. It's going to be uploaded later now because the program I use takes forever. Now it's going to be 720p, which is bullshit. But whatever. Getting back to basics. What can you do to get back to basics? Like I said, you can cut the electricity off for a little bit. A day, half day. Cut off the air and the heat. You can learn, read, play board games. Go out into nature. Go for a walk. Explore your community. Find things, landmarks, whatever. So if you had to go in a hurry, you kind of know your surroundings. It's always good. Get back to basics. Because maybe one day basics are all we're going to have. And you don't want to be screwed at that moment. The last thing you want or need is to get back to basics when it's too late and you got to relearn or learn on the fly. It's always good to do things in advance. If you consider yourself a prepper, you're preparing in advance. Why wouldn't you prep your life and your skills and for bad situations too in advance? I love you guys. I might do another video today, I don't know. I did quite a few yesterday. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come at you this morning. Say, hey, let's get back to basics. It's not a bad thing to do things in advance. You're smart people. You're real ones. Gotta have an advanced study for everything. Alright, I love you guys. I'm headed on in. We'll see how this goes. I love you. Tomcat out.